Hey guys, it is Jonah, and I am back with another video. Today I'm going to be sharing my top 9 power rankings for The Voice with you guys, and just where I see everyone falling before I even hear anybody sing in the top 9 next Monday, and just how I feel about the season in general in the talent wise, and just my predictions about who are gonna make the finale before I even sing. I'll make another video after the performance round to I guess just to show you guys who I think will be making the finale before it happens, because obviously this next episode is gonna go from 9 to 4, so you're gonna be to the semis. So I think this cut is gonna be even worse than the last cut. But I guess before I get into all this, if you guys would like to subscribe to my channel, please do. I would love if you did. And yeah, let's get right into this video. So so we have 9 people left on the show after the last episode. And talent-wise, I've been watching the show since season 9 with Jordan Smith. And this is I think, in my opinion, talent-wise, this is the best season I think I've ever heard talent-wise. I feel like just like how many people, in my opinion, have a chance to make the finale is greater than I've seen before. And it's really surprising me that, like, when I was making these power rankings, it was so hard because, like, some people who I have, like, at 8, 7th and 8th, I'm like, are you kidding me? I have to put them this low, but I feel like they could be higher in another season. It's just kind of weird. And I'm sorry about just not getting this video out. I was gonna try and make a video earlier today, but right before I was gonna start watching and making my power rankings before making the video, I got a text from one of my managers at work, and they needed me to come in for a little bit today, so I didn't get to start making the power rankings until about 6:30, 7 o'clock, and I did it, and I was taking my time with it. Like, I was literally watching every performance from the top 9, from the blind auditions to the top 17. I was rewatching everything, so I can just in my mind have it all fresh, so I can make a power rankings video that's accurate based on everything, not just the top 17. And yeah, so I guess let's get right into it. So at 9th, I have Joanna Sarenko, and I have her at 9th just because she had to be saved to move on to the top 9. And I feel like she's 50-50 on a lot of people. Some people really love her, some people really hate her. And me personally, I'm a fan of her, but I'm not sure how she's gonna fall. Like, she's good, but I'm not sure if she's great, in my opinion. I think if I just like anyone who, like, if I just choose anyone that I don't think will make the finale, I would choose probably her, just because I don't think she's getting as much hype as other people are on the show this season. But man, she has such an amazing tone, and her stage presence is on another level. And I do think that she has a potential to be a star. But man, this season's just so talented that I have to put her at 9th. But she could definitely surprise some people and maybe make it to the save for the last spot in the finale. Who knows? It is Team Blake. Team Blake contestants tend to get a little more votes than others, so we never know. But for right now, I'm gonna put her at 9th, but so that anything could change. But yeah. So at 8th, I have Zan Fiskum. So she's been heavily underrated throughout the show. Like, I was watching all of her performances, and from the blinds to the battles to the knockouts, I feel like I would put her in the top, my favorite top 10 blind auditions, my favorite performances in the battle should be up there, knockout should be up there, and then in the top 17 she would be in my top 5 for my favorite performances. She's constantly impressing me, but yet I keep putting her lower in the power rankings, and the only reason why I have her lower in the power rankings is because I don't think that she's getting enough credit for what she does. Like, she captivates you when she sings, and she has a really unique tone, and it's just amazing to watch her. She really emotes with what she's singing, and she has such a great stage presence that you feel whatever she's trying to sing to you. And the only reason why I have her so low is because I'm not sure if she's getting as much votes from fans as others are. And honestly, like, I'm pretty confident. I'm not pretty confident. I'm up 50-50 on whether Zan actually got more votes than Mandy did. Like, because obviously we don't know because John picked Zan, which I'm glad he did. But I don't know if Zan, if the coach's pick wasn't a thing and it was just top two America's picks, would Zan have moved on over Mandy? I don't know. 'Cause I'm not sure how much voting Zan's getting, and that's why I have her lower, is because I'm not totally sure on voting patterns with her, and I feel like other people are getting more popularity than her. But I do think that she has potential to show everybody that she belongs in this competition with a really great performance on Monday. So that'll be really, really interesting to watch. She should be one to watch out for on Monday. But yeah, so at 7 I have Cam West. So that means that I have both members of Team John in the bottom 3, which is just so, this season's so talented. Like Cam, I can definitely see. I can see him in the finale. Like I actually had him at 6th for a little bit, and then I moved him down at the last second because I didn't know how people were gonna. I didn't know how. I don't know. It's just weird because this usually John's teams are stronger, but this year I feel like he has the weaker team, and it's surprising a little bit. But I think if Cam can knock out another song selection out of the park, he has potential to make the instant save. But for right now, I think that people will vote for others over him, and like same thing with Zan. I think he's underrated, and other than his battle round, he's shown up every single time he sung. In the battle round, it was just a really bad song choice for him in general. Like it didn't really fit his voice very well, and I'm just glad Haley stole him. But it'll be really interesting to see what he sings in the top 9 show, because whatever, I think he has to knock it out of the park. All these people have to knock it out of the park, but some people are maybe more in the clear than others. But for Cam, he's in the position where he has to knock it out of the park. He did get the most votes on Team John, which is something that's intriguing to me. That's why I think he will finish higher than Zan, because Cam already has gotten more votes than Zan, even though I thought Zan had a slightly better performance in the top 17 than Cam. But that's just my opinion. But I don't know where Cam is going to fall here. I have him at 7th because it's my personal opinion, but I can see him ranging anywhere from 3rd down to 7th. It's a very large range for him, and that's why this show is going to be so interesting these next couple episodes. But yeah, so at 6th, I have Micah Iverson. So before I watched the top 17 performances, I was worried for Micah because I felt like America was gonna kind of push him aside and not give him any credit for what he's done in the show so far, just because of what happened in the knockouts, where all 3 judges thought that Taylor should have won, and pretty much all of America thought Taylor should have won, except that Haley went with Micah. And I actually am one of the few people who thought that it was a good decision, because I think Micah would have lasted longer in the competition. Like if Taylor was in Micah's shoes, I don't think Taylor would have made it to the top 9. I think Cedrice would have been the one in the top 9 from Team Kelly, and Taylor would have been the one singing an instant save and losing. But yeah, I'm glad that Kelly went with Micah. He's just really unique, and I feel like he does have that kind of hot guy voting for girls wise, and I have him. That's why I have him above Cam West. I think he's had just better overall performances, in my opinion. And except his knockout, in my opinion, I like his knockout performance. Like I think he hasn't let me down yet. And if he sings another song that fits his voice, he'll have a chance to make the finale. Like he's already gotten more votes than Megan already, which kind of made me nervous to put Megan higher than him. But I feel like Megan isn't, whatever she sings next, she's not gonna knock out of the park. That's why I have Megan higher. I think Megan will show up in the semis. But this season's incredible, and really, like I think on any other season, Micah would have been in the finale. But I'm not sure about this season. But man, he can sing, and I love him so much. And I'm so glad that Kelly kept him in this competition. And I'm so glad that America changed her attitude and gave him another chance. They were more lenient and they were more open to the idea of voting him through. And after they heard him sing, they fell back in love with him, and they know that he deserves to be here still, which I'm happy about, But yeah, like I said, it's going to be very intriguing. He has to sing his heart out again to prove America that he belongs again. So yeah. At 5, I have Tanisha Harris. And she's been in my finale predictions pretty much ever since the blind auditions. And this is the lowest I've had her yet. And it's only because previous, it's kind of hard to say, but it's previous seasons where African American women have struggled to make the finale in years past. And also you have Kyla Jade. She had one of the better voices on the show, but she, I don't think, got third, I believe. And it's a lot of African American women, like for Rose Short is another example. Kimberly Joy, all these people, they're great singers, and you think they're gonna make the finale, and then something happens where they knock the song out of the park, but America doesn't agree, and they end up going home short of the finale. And I really hope this doesn't happen to her, but I think it may. Already voting patterns from Team Blake, Todd already got more votes than her already, and I expect that to continue. But I feel like Tanisha hasn't let me down. She's had, I think, the strongest performances, like 4 performances out of anybody on the show. But that made me comes at a downside, because now we're expecting it all the time from her, and then if she has one bad performance, America's gonna take it out on her, or at the same time she's not increasingly getting better, where she's not at her peak yet. But like other contestants are, but she may have already been at her peak, and she's more on the downfall now, which is kind of sad. But man, this season is so talented, and I literally feel like any one of these people can make the finale. And like I would not be surprised if Tanisha makes the finale. Just right now, with previous voting patterns and the way I see this season going, I don't think she will be in the finale, sadly. But this all could change based on performances, but we'll see. So in 4th, I have Megan Danielle. Megan, man, I love her so much. I think that she knocked her song out of the park. I do think that Micah had a better performance than her, but I did think when I was watching, I was saying out loud, America's gonna pick Megan, because I feel like everyone loves Megan. Like I felt like Megan was really popular among fans, but apparently fans voted Micah over her, which really intrigues me, because Megan is so popular that even though she didn't get more votes than Micah, she still probably got top 5 in voting wise. Like she's probably like fifth, sixth. Like Allegra may have gotten more votes than her from second places wise, but other than that, like she probably got up there, which makes me even more scared to put Micah that low. But I have Megan in 4th, because I think that she thrives under pressure, and that she'll sing a song that fits her voice well, and she'll just knock it out of the park. And I think it'll be her best performance of the season next week. So yeah, that's why I have her in 4th, and I do think that she will be in the instant save, and that she will sing against probably Micah and Tanisha. And I do think that people will end up voting Megan through, because she's more younger and really unique. But yeah, so now I have people who I think are going to be in the finale, my opinion, but they probably won't have to sing for America's votes. So in 3rd, I have Todd. So I've been high on him all season, but this is the highest I've had him. Well, I've heard people say that they think that he's going to win, and right now, I wouldn't mind seeing him win. I love his energy so much when he sings, and he sings with such a joy that it just makes you smile when you watch him sing and perform. And man, he keeps knocking songs out of the park. Song selections is amazing. I love Glory of Love by him. It was an amazing rendition. And man, he got the most votes on Team Blake, which I was actually surprised about. I thought that Tanisha was going to get the most votes, but Todd did, which makes me think that Todd's going to be the Team Blake person to make the finale this year. And I'm not going to be upset at all if it's him. He is incredible. He knocked everything he does out of the park. He has such a nice tone, and he tells a story when he sings, and the way he starts out slower and then increasingly gets more and more energy and more powerful as he moves on into the song. That is unteachable in a way, and it's so emotional. He sings with so much emotion and joy and power, grit, even. So he's a roughness texture to his voice, and it has so many layers. And I just love every aspect of his voice and personality and stage presence. It's just incredible. He is the whole package, and I think he's gonna be. I think or bad, and I think he's gonna be a star. But yeah. So now at 2, I have Allegra Miles. So she continuously blows me away every time she sings. I feel like she's been in my top 2 favorite performances from every round after the blinds. So I don't want to say she was in my favorite top 2 in the blinds, but after the blinds, like the battles, I think she was. Knockout, she definitely was. In the top 17, she was definitely probably in my top 3. But she keeps blowing me away with that tone of hers. That I mean, like I've said this many times, Bryn Cartelli won the show in season 14, and Allegra sounds a lot like Bryn Cartelli with it. Like she has the same tone. The only difference, I think, that Allegra knows how to use her falsetto a little bit more, and uses that to her and uses that to her abilities, because she can definitely. Allegra's so amazing with her when she switches from chest to head voice, and I love the run she does all over the place. And she knows how to perform, and she's very good with vocal technique, and it's just amazing to watch her sing and perform. And as long as I think that she should choose, I think, what's I want to say? Total Eclipse of Your Heart is a song that I would love her to sing in the next round or the finale if she gets there, because I feel that would fit her voice very well. Obviously, Chloe Kohansky is the last person to do that song on the show. She killed it. Obviously, it would be tough. It's tough for anyone to sing that song. It's a really well-known song, and a lot of people may be scared to cover it. But I think Allegra should try it, because I think it'll be a risk that would pay off if she does. Obviously, it's fan week, so most of the time they pick a song that fans want them to sing. So I'm really hoping fans agree with me here and want her to sing that song. I feel like she would kill it. And at the moment, I think she'll make the finale. I think Team Nick is the team that's gonna have 2 people in the finale this year, and it's incredible for a first-year coach to have 2 people in the finale. That's insane, and I think it's gonna happen. I think her and then my number 1, I think are the 2 clear. I think are the 2 people who have the best shot of making the finale, because they've just been the best 2 all season, in my opinion, since after the blinds for Allegra, and even at the start of the blinds for the number 1 person. Just been crazy throughout. No, so number 1 is obviously Thunderstorm. Like, he is one of the best performers and singers I've ever heard on this show. Like, I would put him in the Jordan Smith, Malin Jarman area. Like, he's that talented, and I feel like by the way, Jordan Smith and Malin Jarman are my favorite 2 winners. And I feel like Thunderstorm is going to be on that list, because I think right now he is the front runner to win this show. And I knew this for a long time, and I was just waiting for America to confirm my thoughts about that. And since he got more votes than Allegra, that confirmed it, that America believes in Thunderstorm too. And man, who the heck knew that he can whistle like that? Like, if you guys didn't check out my reaction video to Thunderstorm, you guys should go check that out, because I was losing my mind. Like, you don't hear whistling a lot on a performance, because it's hard to do it on pitch and for that long. And oh my gosh, that just adds more depth to his voice and tone and what he can do technique-wise. And he just... and his falsetto was amazing. I think he used his falsetto the most I've ever heard him use it in that last performance. And all he has to do is knock out is just sing another song that fits his voice well and just crush it. He'll be in the finale, no problem. I feel like right now he has the best chance, like I've said before, to make the finale. He just has the most unique tone I've ever heard, and the whistling, man, that got me in that last. The whistling and the falsetto, those 2 right there. Him nailing those in the last performance, just I think he's on another level compared to the rest of the contestants on the season. Like Malin, she was on another level compared to the rest of the contestants. I think Thunderstorm is the Malin Jarman of this season. I think Thunderstorm is just on a different level than the rest of the people on the show. And right now, I think Thunderstorm will win the show. But yeah, guys, Monday and Tuesday night are gonna be so dramatic, and it's gonna be emotional, so maybe even surprising, and I'm gonna love every second of these next two episodes. And I'm actually not gonna be working on Monday night. I have a test earlier in the day online to like an end of the year test for one of my classes, so I have off that day. So I will be home. I won't have to react to them late at night or the next day. I will be reacting to them that night like I've been doing the past couple of weeks, except for last week where I had to react to the videos. Too sorry about that, man. Tuesday morning after I got home from work too late to react to any of them. But these next episodes are going to be so great, and I can't wait to watch them with you guys. I can't wait to react to them for you guys, and it's just going to be incredible. And man, I love this show. The season's so talented. Any one of these contestants could win, not win. Any one of these contestants could make it to the finale with a good song choice, and if voting's on their side. So it'll be really interesting to watch. I can't wait. I'll be back. I'll be back with more of the voice content on Monday, and I'll be back with probably another American Idol video later, probably Friday because I work tomorrow. But I'll be back with an American Idol video probably Friday or Saturday. We'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll be back with more later. Thank you guys.